For the past 25 years, a unique organization called Elderhostel has proven that you're never too old to learn something new. The group offers educational programs to the senior set, including a popular summer camp that's designed to bridge the generation gap.
Well, let's go out this way.
Today we're out trying to find organisms in this marsh area. We take a shovel, dig a scoop of mud up, put it into a screen box, screen all the dirt out of it, and then collect the little animals that don't go through the screen.
Here's a little shrimp.
Put them in a jar of water and take them back to the lab.
All right.
My granddaughter's name is Lydia Crane, and she's 9 years old. The opportunity to come and spend a week together doing something educational, I think, is fantastic. She hasn't even called home. She has decided that this is her week with her grandpa, and she's going to have a good time.
Wendell Ogden is one of 18 grandparents and 16 grandchildren attending an intergenerational summer camp. No parents allowed. During the week-long program, campers will study marine biology at the Marine Science Consortium in Wallops Island, Virginia.
Science has really been fun for me. I'm learning like so much. I don't know how to put it. It's just like tons.
Hannah Seabree is learning a lot about mollusks and orthopods, but she's also learning about her grandpa, Richard Dice.
A lot of kids, they don't hang out with their grandparents because they don't do the same things, they don't like the same things. But when you get to know them, you find a lot of things in common. It's very nice getting to know your grandparents without your mom and dad, because they're always like, oh yeah, go hug them, go kiss them. This is more time than I spent with my grandparents ever.
And we've laid out everything we've caught to date today. We handle our laboratories as an overview. They do a lot of identification. They can see, they can feel, they touch, what everything is. Same thing, with the exception that they're not encrusting.
Stephen Roth is a marine biologist and the camp coordinator. He says the idea works because both generations share common interests in learning.
It's amazing. It sort of opens up the lines of communication. I think the educational aspects, the field trips, the labs, is sort of the gel that opens up those lines. And there's a tremendous amount of bonding.
And they're all on page 245 and 246.
Virginia, we have many pristine salt marshes which lie right behind our barrier islands, and there's tremendous diversity of organisms out there. It's third trial, 65 seconds. This morning on the boat, we sampled water from different depths using the Van Doren bottle. And then we had a chemical station in which we looked at the temperature of that water at certain depths.
And what did we get for density?
We did do pH, and we did salinity. Now they get a fair overview of the ecosystems, and then they also get a fair overview of the typical organisms that we have.
This is something that we both approach. We both sit down and learn, and we ask each other questions. You're on a whole different footing with your grandchild, and you're enjoying some experiences together that the parents haven't had. So it builds a relationship there that wasn't there before.
I hope they leave with, first of all, a little bit more respect and appreciation for the coastal environments that we have here, and also maybe a little bit of a quality time that they've spent with their grandchildren.
Starfish! By week's end, these campers, young and old, were happy to report that a generation gap was nowhere in sight.
I think every grandparent should do this. I'll definitely remember this trip for a long time, and then probably I'll take my grandchildren on something like this.
I guess the generations get along pretty well. Maybe they have a common enemy, the parents.
It's nice. The Marine Biology Camp is just one of dozens of intergenerational summer camps run by Elderhostel. Next on the Early Show, safety tips everybody needs to